Okay. Okay. Here we go. Let's talk about cloning a repo with both command line and GitHub Desktop. So the first thing I need to do is figure out what Git repository I want to clone. I'm going to go with this one, which is Testy McTestface, which I'm still doing my best to get into a state where everybody can use it. So, first thing I'm going to do, I'm going to make sure this is set to SSH. This is where having your password protected SSH key. We didn't password protect our SSH key, so we don't have to type in a password, but we have an SSH key. This is why it's good to have these. I'm going to copy this URL. And now that I've got that copied, I need to go ahead and run some commands. Now, there's two ways I can do this. I can do command line. I can do GitHub Desktop. First, what did I say I was going to do first? First, I'm going to do GitHub Desktop. Okay, great. So GitHub Desktop, here it is. So what I'm going to do is file, clone repository, and I'm going to github.com. I'm just going to put this in. Really? Are you sure? Maybe I get rid of the git at the beginning. Oh, no, I want to do, yeah, by URL. Ha, see, boom. Good. And then where do I want to put it? I don't want to put it in documents, GitHub, testing, make test face. Let me choose a different folder. I want to put it in because it's for CS220, 24S, I guess. I don't know. CS220. I have this Java test folder for all my, yeah, I'll put it here. Fine. Testing, make test face. That's where you're going to go. Right. So I've picked a place for it to go. I've done it by URL. I've put the URL that I got from GitHub, and let's go ahead and clone. Boom. So I'm cloning, testing, make test face. Boom. I've now got it. Now I don't have much information here. This all just looks, whatever. I want to open in Visual Studio Code. This is great. That's what I want to do. Oh, hey, look at that. Literally look at that. Oh my gosh, that's fantastic. It just opens it right in here. Good old testing McTest face. Now it doesn't know it's Java yet until I go in here and like click on something that's Java. Now it should figure out that it's Java and move it down into my Java projects as well, which is great. But yeah, we've got it cloned. We've got it hooked up into here. I haven't updated this yet. That's fine. This looks pretty fantastic. Now I could go ahead and run it, which I will do after I show how to clone it command line. So cool. I'm going to pause so that I can delete this whole thing and then bring it back. Actually, maybe I'll show how to delete stuff. Well, delete it. You just delete it. It's fine. I'm going to pause and then do the other part of the video where I'm going to clone it with the command line. All right, so I have that URL copied and I want to clone it with the command line. So I'm in this folder. If you look where I am, my home folder, Knox 220 Java test. And I have a bunch of other stuff in here, but that's fine. I'm going to say git clone. I'm going to paste this full address in. Now, if you watch what this does, blah, 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 blah. Now, if I look, there it is, testy McTest face. So I've gone ahead and got it in there. If I want to go into testy McTest face, you can see it's in here. Now, if I want to open this with, open this project with VS Code, if you have VS Code set up so that the code command works, you can do code-a dot to add the current folder. Most people probably won't have the code command on their path. That's fine. What I'm going to do is I'll do file, add folder to workspace. And no, that's not what I want. 220 Java test, testing McTest face, add. Bloop. And if we look at this, there it is. Open editors, looks swell. If I go into source, Java, something or other, now it should figure out, oh, this is a Java project. And there we go. So that's two different ways to clone things, command line or with GitHub Desktop. And then once you've got it set up, there's a bunch of stuff you can do with it. And once you have an existing repository, however you've created it, if you've cloned it command line and you want to get it into GitHub Desktop, we can do that. We would say file, add local repository, and then we would choose and add repository. Boom, there we go. We've now got testing McTest face added. This is great. Cool. Yeah, I don't know. Not much more to say so far. Continue doing more of these videos as we move along. Excellent.